The journey of the migrating wildebeest. Across the endless plains of Africa, a living river begins to move. Thousands, then hundreds of thousands, and finally millions of hooves drum against the earth. This is the Great Migration, one of the most powerful and ancient journeys on our planet. Every year, over 2 million wildebeest, joined by zebras and gazelles, travel across the savannah in search of fresh grass and life-giving water. Their path stretches for hundreds of miles, guided by instinct older than memory itself. The journey is not a choice. It is survival. As the dry season tightens its grip, the grass withers under the harsh African sun. Waterholes shrink, and food becomes scarce. To stay is to starve. To move is to risk everything. The herds gather in massive numbers, forming a moving wall of muscle, horns, and dust. Calves stay close to their mothers, learning quickly how to run, because in this world, speed is life. Predators watch from the shadows. Lions crouch low in the tall grass. Hyenas trail the herd, waiting for weakness. Cheetahs scan the horizon for a young or injured target. Every step forward is a gamble. Yet, the wildebeest continue, driven by the promise of green pastures far beyond the horizon. Along the way, newborn calves enter the world. Within minutes of birth, they must stand. Within hours, they must run. There is no time for weakness. The herd moves on, and those who cannot keep up are left behind. As the migration pushes north, a new obstacle appears, the mighty Mara River. Its waters look calm from a distance, but danger waits beneath the surface. Massive Nile crocodiles lie hidden, patient and silent. They have waited months for this moment. At the river's edge, the herd gathers. Thousands of animals crowd the banks, unsure, nervous, and restless. One step forward could mean life. One wrong move could mean death. Then, suddenly, one animal leaps. And the river explodes into chaos. Bodies crash into the water. Hooves splash. Dust turns into foam. Crocodiles strike with terrifying speed. Jaws snap shut around the unlucky and the slow. The current pulls at the struggling animals. Some lose their footing. Others are swept away. But the herd keeps moving. For every animal that falls, dozens push forward, driven by instinct and the promise of survival on the other side. A young calf struggles in the current, caught in the jaws of a crocodile. The herd cries out from the banks. The calf thrashes, fighting with every ounce of strength. Then, in a burst of desperate energy, it breaks free and swims toward the shore. Against all odds, it survives. Moments like these define the migration, brutal, unpredictable, and breathtaking. When the herd finally reaches the far side, the survivors climb onto the banks. They shake the water from their coats and continue their march across the grasslands. There is no celebration. No pause. Only the endless rhythm of hooves and the call of distant rain. The migration is more than a journey. It is the heartbeat of the savannah. As the wildebeest graze, they shape the land. Their dung fertilizes the soil. Their movement prevents overgrowth. Their presence feeds predators and scavengers alike. They are not just travelers. They are the lifeblood of the ecosystem. And so, the great journey continues. Across rivers, through drought, past predators, and under blazing suns, the wildebeest march on, generation after generation. A timeless cycle of movement, survival, and renewal. Because in the wild, the journey never truly ends. It only begins again.